Okay, let's get more on that breaking news this hour, and that's the reaction to the Hunter Valley bus crash and the sentencing. Bridget Murphy joins us now from Newcastle. Bridget, so a big development this morning after that 32-year sentence was handed down yesterday.
There's been mixed reactions amongst the survivors, those attached to the crash. And as you mentioned, Emma, we heard this morning from Adam Bray. He is the father of Zach Bray, one of the 10 victims of the crash. He told the ABC that he is launching a class action alongside other loved ones of those attached to the crash, of survivors and other people affected, to the Supreme Court of New South Wales. Now, a lot of these details are coming to light this morning, but we understand, as Mr Bray told us this morning, that Transport for New South Wales will be one of the targets of this class action, alongside coach operators that were in the part of this bus crash, the company of the bus crash itself. So we will understand more details about this looming class action in due time. But Mr Bray, of course, watching that sentencing hearing yesterday, hearing that Brett Andrew Button, the driver of the bus crash in June 2023 that killed 10 people, injured 25 more, will be spending a maximum of 32 years in jail with a minimum non-parole period of 24 years. Now, Mr Bray overseas at the moment. He was watching the sentencing from the video link, and he told us this morning that it was actually a longer sentence than what they thought, many of the families. This is a little of what he had to say.
It's a landmark sentence. Congratulations to Judge Ellis for, appreciating the magnitude of this tragedy and the significance of sentencing, and how important it is to hopefully help many hundreds of people heal. And I think for me, am I satisfied? Yes, I am. Can it always be longer? Of course it can, but let's be relevant to a 60-year-old man facing a 32-year jail sentence. So do the numbers on that, and he's not a particularly healthy human. So let's just be satisfied with the outcomes and move forward.
Bridget, in yesterday's proceedings, the court heard from Brett Button directly. What did he have to say?
This was the first time that Brett Button had spoken publicly himself at any point in any court proceedings since the crash. Previously, he had issued a statement that was read through his lawyer, but yesterday, as part of the sentencing hearings, he did take the stand and was cross-examined both by his own defence representatives but also by Crown prosecutors, in that there was a lot of discussion as to the role of a painkiller dependency, that Mr Button agreed that he had a dependency on this particular pain medication. There was also discussion about the speed in which he approached the roundabout where the crash happened, and he accepted as well that he was going faster than what was appropriate for that roundabout. He also said in quite a tearful address to the court that he was extremely sorry. He has never forgiven himself, but he said that he knows an apology likely won't mean all that much to the families of those who lost loved ones, and also to the survivors themselves. So a very emotional scene from all sides in Newcastle District Court yesterday.
Yeah, and what did the judge say after handing down that 32-year sentence?
Well, Judge Roy Ellis, he noted that he's been in the legal profession for about 40 or so years. So he said that in his legal career, he has never confronted a case like this. He said it was one of the most emotional cases he's dealt with. And he said that he hoped the sentence may provide some closure to families, to survivors, to loved ones of those impacted. But he did note that, of course, he mentioned that any sentence that he handed down likely wouldn't keep everybody happy, but he hoped it did assist in the path to finding some sort of healing for those impacted by this awful tragedy in the Hunter in June last year, Emma.